Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Battlestar Galactica, the movie Blood and Crumb. If you don't know me, if you are discovering my channel with this video, maybe you don't know it, but I made reaction videos for all of my binge watching of the show, the miniseries, the seasons 1, 2, 3 and 4, the movies Razor and The Plan, and I'm gonna finish all of that with the reaction video about Blood and Crumb. I still don't know if I'm gonna make reaction videos or not about the spin-off Caprica. I think that I'm not gonna make reaction videos for all of the episodes. Maybe a recap, you know, of my best reactions for all of the season, or maybe just a video to tell you my opinion about this season of Caprica. Not the usual videos that I made for all of the seasons of Battlestar Galactica. Also, maybe you don't know it if you are discovering my channel and the binge watching of the show with this video, I have to put the reaction part on another platform, so you have the reaction part on the description, a link to watch the reaction part, and you have the intro and review part right there on YouTube. I'm gonna make a quick intro for this movie because I already told you into the intro of the movie The Plan what I thought about the end of the season 4 and the end of the show. I thought about it after the episode, I thought about it, with a cold mind, and I gave you my opinion about it into the intro of this reaction video, so I'm gonna put the link if you want to check that, but I'm not gonna repeat myself. I want to say that I had some issues with this movie, with Blood and Crumb, because in some platform I found a mini-series for Blood and Crumb, in fact like 10 episodes for this show, and after that in other platforms I found movies, so I had to make researches to know which one was the best, and I understood that at first it was made to be a movie, but it was cancelled by Sci-Fi, so it was put, I think, on YouTube like it was like a TV movie, and after that it was cut to be one series, one mini-series in 10 episodes for Sci-Fi again. There is something right there is an issue with this movie or mini-series, and that's why I found it cut in a different way. Me, I'm gonna watch it as the movie, I think that as a TV movie, so we'll see, but right there, by making these researches, I found, I read that it was cancelled by Sci-Fi at first, so maybe it was not as good as they thought that it would be. Maybe there was a kind of disappointment with the movie at first. So I'm beginning it with, this knowledge, so I prefer to be honest with you guys. I know that this movie is about one mission of Adama when he was young, and I'm really interested by that. That the movie The Plan was good in my opinion, but I was not surprised during it because all of the events that happened during the movie The Plan, I already knew them, and I appreciated to see them with, the silent point of view for these events, but it didn't surprise me, and I was a little frustrated that they didn't create a new story and new characters for this movie to make me more excited during it, more intention. The movie was great, but not as great as it could have been with, some new things put into it. Right there, it's an all new story that I'm gonna discover, so that's why I'm maybe more excited about it and more interested by it, because I'm gonna discover a new story and also a new period of time that I want to know things about. I loved during the show when we had this little flashback with Adama, that little mission when he found out that the Cylons were making experiments with humans, I thought that it was really interesting and I was really excited about discovering what happened during that period of time. So to have an whole movie about it, I'm all for it. So I'm really excited about what this movie can be, because I'm interested by this period of time, what happened during it, and also because this is gonna be a new story with new events. I'm gonna discover stuff, so that's why I'm really excited. And also because this is the final video that I'm gonna make, which is truly a reaction video like I'm making them about Battlestar Galactica. So I'm excited, you know, to finish all of the binge watching of Battlestar Galactica right there with you, with that kind of mood, you know, to begin it. Really excited about it, and that's it. I'm really, yes, in a good mood, you know, to watch it. Interest, excited, and happy also to close this binge watching like that. It's a sunny day, I'm in a happy mood. That's a good day, I think, to finish this binge watching, which was a really good journey, and I found in love with this show, so I'm glad. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind, and during the review I'm gonna tell you that this is the worst way to finish the binge watching because the movie is gonna be really bad. But for now, I'm in a happy mood. So I'm gonna finish this intro right now. That's maybe the shortest intro that I've made since a long time. But that's it. Let's go for the movie. You have the reaction part in the description, and then come back for the review of the movie. Let's go! I think that I liked it, you know, I liked the movie. Even if some things were not great into it, I'm gonna talk about it later, I think that I appreciated it because it was what I wanted, you know, a new story about something that I didn't know. I wanted also to discover that time, that period of time, and how they were dealing with the Cylons during that period of time, and adventures during that period of time. So I had everything that I wanted, you know, Adama younger and not like we knew him discovering the Galactica, him evolving, and him being a pilot, you know, becoming a real pilot. So I had this story, I had this character, I had this evolution, I had this period of time and what I wanted about it. So I'm glad that I had it. And the story was great, you know, if you think about it. The mission to discover a ghost fleet, to go on the ice planet with living things into it, with someone who was left behind and who turned out a little crazy, with that Cylon ship, you know, station in which they uploaded something and it turned out that it was not the thing that they wanted to upload into, and after that they left that planet and they lied about the mission and how this mission ended because it's how they were doing the war during that time. All of that, you know, all of these ideas were interesting and were good. In fact, the things that are not good, it's in fact the way that they did it, you know. The way that they wrote it was great in my opinion, but the way that they directed the actors was maybe not great, because okay, you can have a character who is arrogant like Adama. Maybe at first he was an arrogant pilot and that can be something, you know, but maybe how they directed the actor during that movie when it was filmed, it was too much. Like all of the characters that are defined by a quality and a default, okay, that's great, and that's almost how you are creating a character at first, you know, in a movie, in a show. Beginning your show and you're beginning your movie with a character defined by some qualities and some defaults, and after that you are making them evolved with these qualities and defaults. So you can have Adama defined by the fact that he's arrogant because he's a new pilot and he thinks that he can do everything that he wants. But it's really excessive how it was played, and I'm not sure that I can blame the actor for that. I think that it was more the direction of the movie which was bad, because all of the other characters, they have the same issues. Like Cocker is a great character, and his default is the fact that he can be rough, you know, that he's doing stuff and he's saying stuff like he wants without thinking about it just because he wants it. That can be something great to define a character, but it's really pushed at the extreme of it, like the arrogant thing for Adama. They are really pushing hard this button, you know, this default, like it seems excessive when you are watching the actors playing that. And same for Becca, you know, they are really pushing hard, you know, the button of the mysterious woman and all of that. They are really pushing so hard these buttons. It felt excessive, and because of the fact that they are doing that with all of the characters, I'm more blaming how the movie was directed than really the casting, how the actors and actresses were playing. I think that they were playing like they were directed to play. But I'm not blaming the story, and I'm not blaming, you know, the writers. I'm not blaming neither the actors and actresses. I think that I'm more blaming the direction of the movie. It's really something that I'm trying to do when I'm analyzing a show and a movie, to see if something that I liked or I didn't like came from the actors and actresses, came from the writers and the scenario, you know, the stories, or came the direction of the movie, how it was directed, how it was filmed, and all of that. And I think that this, you know, this thing about directing the movie badly can explain also why I had this impression, you know, at the beginning of the movie, to watch something which is about the universe of Battlestar, which is about characters that I know in Battlestar, and I can see why I'm watching a Battlestar movie, why I have some tools and some things like I love in Battlestar, but why it felt different, why I felt a different atmosphere. I think that it's because of the way that it was filmed. It was more modern, you know. The angle of the cameras and the rhythm, you know, between the different angles, it felt more modern than the show. It felt different, really. It was not the same way of filming it and of cutting it. Maybe it's also because of the fact that it was supposed to be a TV movie. Maybe they used that way of filming, I don't know. But that's why I felt a difference. And maybe also the other thing that I didn't like during this movie, it's that twist, you know, about the woman being in fact against them, you know, in fact acting for revenge and uploading the wrong stuff. Really, I said it at minute 1 that we met her, that something was wrong with her, that something was off with her. I think that right there, I can blame the writers for that. Maybe they didn't put enough moments and scenes to make me really doubt about it, make me really think that no, in fact she's with us, everything is alright, and ta-da, at the end she's not. No, really, they put so many clues, in fact, all along the movie to make me think that something was wrong with her. Like, you can put some to make me doubt about her, but you put so many of them that I did not have any doubt, that I was sure that this woman was not on our team. So for that, maybe I can blame the writers. And maybe they could have been more subtle, you know, with that, with our character, with that twist. But on the other hand, I can see also the good things about this movie, the fact that we are discovering that period of time, the fact that we are discovering how they were fighting during that period of time. That scene at the end was really interesting, in my opinion, the fact that They were lying about things, you know, about missions which were a success or not, for giving up to the fleet and all of that. That was really interesting. The Ghost Fleet also was a really good idea, in my opinion. That mission, you know, Aiden, that was also a good idea, at first at least. The fact that we are seeing Adama discovering the Galactica, Adama not having a good ship at the beginning and becoming that pilot that we knew after that, that was also interesting. The fact that finally they are not killing Cocker, I think that it's really great. That's a real surprise because it would have been predictable for his co-pilot to be killed, you know, to die. So I'm glad that he didn't die and that was a surprise and not predictable. So see, I liked it, even if I can see all of the things which were wrong into it. I can't say that it was an amazing movie and that I loved it and all of that, but I can see that it was a great movie. But I think that I can understand why at first Sci-Fi cancelled it, you know, and why it was cut into different episodes of a mini-series. I can understand that because of the fact that you can't really tell that this is a big movie. You can tell that this is a good TV movie. Do you understand what I mean? But not an amazing movie like really the franchise Battlestar can produce maybe. That's already great. I was not expecting better or worse. Do you understand what I mean? Tell me, what did you think about it the first time that you saw that movie? If you loved it or not? If you had high expectations about it or not? Tell me, what did you think about it? Me, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I still don't know what I'm gonna do for Caprica as a spin-off. For sure, I'm not gonna make reaction videos for each episode. You can trust me on that. I'm not planning to do that. Maybe you're gonna have one video with my best reactions during all of the season. Maybe not, maybe it's gonna be only a video with my opinion about it. I'm gonna see that. Maybe I'm gonna be surprised to react a lot and I'm gonna make reaction videos for 2 or 3 episodes at a time. Maybe, but not really one video for one episode. I don't think so. But I hope that this is not gonna be the last video for Battlestar Galactica because I didn't prepare myself for that. You know, to tell you guys goodbye with that video. I mean, for the ones who are gonna watch my videos only for Battlestar Galactica. Maybe go check the playlist that I put into my channel, you know, that I made for each shows to which I'm reacting to. Maybe you can find a show that you are already watching and that you want to watch with me. Or maybe you can find also a show that you want to rewatch with me. That can be the case for The Expanse, for Mr. Robot, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Vikings, Peaky Blinders, Stranger Things, the last episode of the Big Bang Theory, The 100, other shows like that. I can't remember all of them, but really I made reaction videos for a lot of shows, and I think also a lot of shows that fans of Battlestar Galactica can watch, like, or want to rewatch, or want to discover. So why not? If you don't know The Expanse, go check it. I know that I decided to watch Battlestar Galactica because I loved so much The Expanse. So I think that the ones who loved Battlestar Galactica watched The Expanse also. If you didn't, you are missing something. There are both good, really good sci-fi shows in a different way, in an all different universe, but they are sci-fi shows, so they can please the same fans, the same fandom at least. Okay, so it's all for Battlestar Galactica for you and for me for today. I hope that I'm gonna see you soon for one last video about Battlestar Galactica. I'm not sure that it's gonna be just one, but I know that I'm gonna make another one, but I don't know when because I need to watch all of the season of Caprica, so I don't know when I'm gonna post a new video. We'll see. It's all for you and for me for today for Battlestar Galactica, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.